Hey guys, welcome back. Tokyo Ball here. And I know that on Saturdays I usually do a live stream where I open a booster box, but this week I'm just taking a few days off. I'm having a, let's say, relaxation weekend. Has been a bit stressful for work the last few weeks, so I just taken a few days off. But I didn't want you guys to have no fun, so I'm still opening a Fusion Strike booster box. At the moment, I have only opened an ETB and a couple of loose booster packs. So my experience with Fusion Strike has been not great. Let's say not great. I only got two hits out of the packs that I opened, so it was not my best opening. But I am just hoping. I'm just hoping. Sorry, that was a strange slip of the tongue. I'm hoping that this booster box can give us a bit of better hits. And yeah, so I know that you're not guaranteed a secret rare, so I cannot say let's have one, because I think Chilling Rain really taught us that we cannot expect anything. So let's expect the unexpected and let's get started. So let's see. I have my reliable top loaders that apparently have hair there to be prepared to whatever we get. And I'm just hoping, and I want to have fun with you guys. So how has Fusion Strike treat you? Has it been a good set? Has been really hard? Please, please let me know. I really want to know. I answer to all the comments. Maybe it takes me a few days if I'm busy, but I really look at all the comments. So, Ninetales, Togedemaru, Quick Ball, Phantom, Snorlax, Snom, Drippy, Makuhita, Cloyster, and Vikavolt. So that was our first rare of the booster box. What is your... I would love to get the Mew V alternate art. I know it's a really hard card to get. So, okay, I'm going to be apparently showing them all the other way around. But I would love to get that one. So, we have Cramomatic, Eldegoss, Galarian Berserker, Dynamo, Sora, the Shelder, the Caterpie, the Drillbur, the Grimmsnarl, and Levani. That was a very good pronunciation of the card. I also bought some fusion arts, the Japanese set of for Fusion Strike. So I am hoping. Oh, come on! I am hoping to get the boxes in about 3 weeks or something like that. Hopefully they arrive soon. Klefki, Trubbish, Totodile, Zoroark. Oh, I didn't do the... But we got a hit. So we got the Cinderace V. Sorry guys, I got distracted. Those were the other three. Yeah, so that's our first hit. So we got the Cinderace V. I'm gonna put a penny sleeve really quick there. And we continue. Yeah, so I ordered some Fusion Strike boxes, but the delivery from Japan has been sporadic. Let's say it's sporadic at best. Oh, this one is hard. Has been sporadic and not as reliable as it used to be in the past. So I don't really know exactly when to expect them to arrive. So I will be announcing is a bit strange, but showing when I get the boxes. Sharpedo, Heliolisk, Dunsparce, Siggly, Toxel, Totodile, Bunnery, Clobbopus, Latios. I really like Latios. Like, it's such a cool Pokemon. I don't know if you guys seen the card, the alternate art with Latios and the Latias, where they have like forming like a small heart. It looks so good. That is one of my chase cards. I want to buy that one when I'm in Japan because I want the Japanese version. I am gonna have to spend most likely a bit of money on it because they have gone. The price has been going up considerably, but I think that is a card that I really want to add to my collection. Corvisquire, Sunslash, Sweatloon, Twiddle, Volibee, Jupiter, Meowth, Onyx, Stantler, and Starmie. This would be a hit because it's a reverse holo. I don't usually buy like loose cards. I will not say it like that. Sometimes I do, not too often. But when the sets are not really, the pulls are so bad, sometimes it's worth it to do. But I think this one is one that I will be purchasing. 1, 2, 3. What is your experience like? Do you usually buy from Japan? Is it something that you could do? You have a easy way to do, or is it something that you say, okay, it's a mystery to me to do, and I just buy directly from a supplier? I don't know where you are, in the US, Europe, or something like that. Because I have to admit, it's not always the easiest thing to do, to buy from Japan. Because first, most of if you buy from like auction sites, they're in Japanese, and it has been getting, I would say, less reliable than in the past. So if you have like a trustworthy seller, you should for sure stick with them. But if not, the policy is like, how can you prove if something is not what you expected? Regarding, for example, Pokemon cards, I would say it's not the easiest, because if someone sells like a near mint card, near mint, it's not perfect card. It should come in a great condition, but it doesn't mean perfect. So I saw a post from a guy on Instagram. He bought an Umbreon from Celebrations, and it said near mint, and it looked pretty good, but it had like a tiny bit of white. But for him, that was not near mint, so he was selling it for a crazy cheap price, because he was just wanted to get rid of it and then just buy kind of like a mint one. So you need to be like really careful what you mean with near mint, because what it means to you may not be the might not mean the same to the seller. So maybe it is a good practice to ask, like, what does it mean to be near mint? Okay, so what do we have? Oh, we have a Lucario V. So just a regular V card here. I don't have this one. As I said, this is like my first time opening a booster box for Fusion Strike. So a large part of the set, I do not have it. So most of the cards are going to be a mystery for me. And when it got released, the set, I was really having a hectic period at work. So I didn't have the time to like watch a lot of videos about it. So a lot of the cards is just a mystery to me. So we have the Phalanx, the Simisear, the Crossiever, the Morpeko, the Eevee, the Shelder, the Voltorb, the Pansage, the Dreadnought, and we have the Grimmsnarl reverse holo, not a reverse holo, holo rare. Yeah, sometimes I turn around some couple of letters. If I make a mistake with the original like 300 Pokemon, you are absolutely right to call me on it, but I don't exactly know how to pronounce all of the cards. I'm a bit of a boomer with some of them. Copperajah, Sork, the Simipour, the Trubbish, the Totodile, the Phantomp, the Snorlax, the Snom, the Butterfree, and the Latios. As I said, Latios is such a good looking card. I don't know why these ones seem to be not moving in the way they usually do. Usually it's easier for me to go from like one card to the other, but for some reason I'm having some trouble with them. So 1, 2, 3. Are you guys excited about the Brilliant Starts? I mean, I saw yesterday the 4 promos that are gonna be released with the Build and Battle, and the Moltres looks absolutely stunning. I think that's gonna be a chase card for a lot of people. So maybe that this time the Build and Battle sets are gonna be more popular just because of the card. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I think the Moltres is going to be a card that people are going to want to chase. The other three, they looked okay. But I don't think people are going to say, okay, I want to buy them because of those cards. Okay, let's continue. Pikumuku, Skullgirl, Chili, Zillion, and Chris. Meowth, Onyx, Choodle, Stromish, Klefki, Dreadnought, and Steelix as our holo rare. So we have gotten already 5 holo rares and 2 V cards. So no VMAX, no alternate art, no secret rare. So we're still, I think we have done like 10 packs or so. So we have a long way to go. Hopefully, guys, you're not having a bad time watching. And yeah, so Skullgirl, is it the same pack? Cooperaja, Mona, Meowth, Marill, Helioptile, Wooloo, Trevenant, and Golem as our regular rare. Okay, let me just move a bit of the cards because I have a mess. I said it, every time I have a mess on the table because I just put all the cards. So don't expect me to be that with the normal cards. I'm not saying I'm throwing it to the trash or anything. For sure not. I afterwards put them in boxes and I organize them. But I just put them on the mat when I'm doing the openings to try to be as time efficient as possible. So Tornado, the Choodle, the Vullaby, the Dewpider, the Vullaby again. We got 2 in that was strange. I don't think I usually get like 2 in a row like that. And then we got, oh cool, we got a Genesect V. That is a cool card. I mean, this is a cool card. And if it is a really good card to form one of the decks with the Genesect V. I would love the alternate art. Like, it is so cool. So cool. I mean, him like breakdancing. It's with the Mew V alternate art. Okay, no. And the Gengar VMAX alternate art. Those are, if I would have to say which ones are my chase cards, those would be it. Those are my top 3 cards of the set. Okay, so sorry. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's continue. So we have another Skullgirl. How many do we have already? The Luxio, the Metapod, the Sigily. That sounded like Syphili. So Toxel, the Totodile, the Bonary, the Clovopus, the Swampert, and the Meloetta. As I said, it's a bit strange. Like, the last card has been sticking to the second to last card in almost all the packs. And I understand if it's like it has like some kind of, how do you say it? The cards when they have, oh, I lost the word. When they are kind of like V cards or holo rares or something like that, I understand because their surface is different. But if it's just like a normal rare, it doesn't make sense. So Pikumuku, Eldegoss, the Makuhita, the Panpour, the Sewaddle, the Skormory, the Jinx, the Indeedee, and the Latios. I think we have 3 or 4 Latios already. So I can make a Latios collection at this point. What number is Latios? Actually, I'm wondering. 381. So Latios is 381. So I don't remember when Latios was kind of released, but I know a lot of people really like Latios. So it is a fan favorite for some. Let's continue. So we have the Excadrill, the Trevenant, the Adventurer's Discovery, the Galarian Zigzagoon, the Mankey, the Concher, the Growlithe, the Stuffle, the Sora, and the, what do we have? A Bolton V. So we have another V card. We have had 4 V cards already. A regular V. So this is our pack number 18. So we have half of the box already. Okay, let's continue. So we have there the code. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we have the Hariyama, Breloom, Cross Switcher, the Bullpix, the Meltan, the Toxel, the Staryu, the Rotom, and then the Maractus. Okay, so we are halfway there. Halfway there. I don't think people like this set as much. Well, the last one, the previous one to this one was Evolving Skies, and let's face it, everyone loved Evolving Skies. So I think being the follow-up set, it's gonna be hard for anything. So I think the expectations first were high, and then you have the pull rates that are really bad. So I have seen like booster boxes being sold for what was it, like $85 or something like that. So that is below the kind of $100 price point, which is, I mean, if you've seen the scalper disaster for the last 2 years, seeing a booster box being sold for $85, I mean, that is just absolutely crazy. Lopunny, Pancham, the Galarian Darumaka, the Indeedee, the Growlithe, the Phalanx, the Sliggoo, and then we have another hit. We have a Rillaboom B. So this is our 5th V-Guard. Yeah, so I think the scalper situation is going down. Unless you look like very specific products, which in the case that was released really recently would be the Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon premium collection boxes, because I think everyone knew those are gonna be like really sold out. So that was kind of like an exception. But other than that, I think you can find like ETBs for retail, you can find booster boxes for retail. So I don't think scalpers are being that much of a problem at this time. And I think like a lot is being printed out. So that is also, of course, helping to the situation. But then you have the problem that sometimes when you're trying to print so much, the quality of the cards is not the same. So sometimes I don't think Fusion Strike has been as bad as some other sets, but sometimes you had like a lot of quality control problems, which I think really affects if you want to have like a, let's say, PSA 9 or PSA 10 collection. It's not great. And if you pull like an ultra rare and you look like it has like scratches or whitening, or the centering is really bad, then I would say you really feel disappointed. Because let's say that you get a Gengar VMAX alternate art, right? Let me just move it a tiny bit. And it's not in pristine condition, like the centering is really off or something like that. You wouldn't be that happy, right? So I think that affects the kind of how people feel with the cards. But if it's not in pristine condition, actually that in theory also helps reduce the number of scalpers, because then if you're gonna just open products for trying to search for one of the hit cards, and you get one that is not in pristine condition that you can grade and have it for like a PSA 10, then yeah, maybe you're not gonna be doing that. I think it was on Reddit, not in Reddit. I saw a picture of a guy that posted a booster box with like all the common and uncommon cards inside and the codes. And it was just, I think it was Evolving Skies booster box. And it was just clear that it was just someone searching for like a special card. But like, imagine finding like in the trash the booster box like that. And it's really painful for the people that really collect, to find something like that. Because even like my cards, like the uncommons or commons, I respect the cards. Like if I'm not going to have them, I would just donate them to some kids or sell them as bulk. But I'm not going to be throwing away the cards to the trash. That is like the ultimate level of disrespect that you could have for the hobby. And that is something that it's not needed, you know. There's a lot of people that cannot afford to buy the cards. So if you can even just donate them to them. I think I saw a post I saw a post of this kind of teacher that was asking for if someone if someone had like spare cards or something that could donate, so they can like use them with their students and everything. Okay, so that's our first VMAX. So if anyone could donate, so they can just give them like to the students, because they were like not having money to afford the cards, but it was a hobby that they could do after school, and it was really motivating the kids. So I think those are like really great initiatives that people are doing. So I would say always respect the cards, because even if you are able to, okay, I'm putting all the costs in the right direction. If you're able to afford the hobby, there's people that are not, and then just help out. I think should be like a community thing, you know. So we have the Dreadnought, the Shinx, the Bunnery, the Basculin, the Grubbin, the Mankey, the Elsa Sparkle, and the Oxys, and as our holo rare. I think we have about 10 packs left. So we have had some V cards, 1 VMAX, no alternate art, and no secret rare. So let's see if I can pull one. I am still very hopeful. I know it's not guaranteed, but I am hopeful. If I was not hopeful at the beginning of the kind of like booster box, then I would not buy booster box, because it wouldn't make sense at all. So I am always extremely hopeful. Oh, hopeful, not helpful, hopeful. Okay, we have a hit behind. So what do we have? We have the Bolton VMAX. That is a cool looking dog. He's a very good boy. Bolton is I opened the things for Shining Fates, and he looks really nice on the promo card for Shining Fates. Bolton is a very good boy. Okay, so the code. Oh, I did it for the first time right. Don't expect me to do it afterwards, because I'm gonna do it wrong. I'm 100% sure. So the Crosseaver, the Simisash, the Clobbopus, the Tynamo, the Sora, the Shelder, the Caterpie, the Jigglypuff, and the Virizion. So that is our rare. You can see, you can see it on the camera. It is really a mess on the bottom. So maybe we can move a bit. It's still a mess, but we have a bit more space. I don't know how everyone else does it. I'm really wondering if people are like really organized, because for me, I just focus so much on the cards and I forget about the rest. So we have the Graveler, the Musharna, the Hitmore, the Seawaddle, the Skarmory, the Jinx, the Mantine, the Grubbin Phantom, and the Cloyster as our rare. So I was also, I said I don't usually do it, but I actually did purchase a few singles from Starbirth. So I asked on my Instagram, if you want to follow me, it's on the bottom. Which card should I buy from the set as a single, and the Charizard alternate art one. So I did buy it already. So I'm just it needs to arrive. So it has not been shipped yet, even from the seller. And he had a lot of pictures. So I look at it like, does it have print lines? So I stare at it like all the angles, but you can also hide problems like on the pictures, so it's not as reliable. So I'm just crossing my fingers, because it is a shame, I cannot here like buy like the Japanese cards, because of course I'm not in Japan at the moment. Let's hope for that to change soon. Fingers crossed that the borders open. But I just want to be able to to buy singles in person, which is a big difference. So okay. This is our no, this is not a secret. Oh, this one is a cool one. That is a cool card. Okay, we have this Celebi. Oh, this is a nice looking card. It's not the secret rare, but it doesn't matter. It is a very nice card. Oh, Celebi, you look awesome. You really look awesome. Okay, the white is not it's not from that, it's just on the bottom. It just sometimes gets a bit of dust. But oh, that Celebi looks awesome. That is a great pull. Great pull. This one deserves a top loader, guys. I'm sorry. I will take just a second if my hands stop shaking. But this is a great pull. That was a great pull. I'm happy with that one. Okay, Celebi, give us some luck for the last few packs. Give us some luck. Okay, we have 6 left, I think. So let's get to them. So 1, 2, 3. We have the energy, and then we have the Darkrai, the Croconaw, the Elesa Sparkle, the Chansey, Galarian Zigzagoon, the Mankey, the Clauncher, the Growlithe, the Huntail, and the Claydol. I am having so much trouble with the card. The surface of the card seems different than the other sets. Like when I opened Evolving Skies, I didn't have this problem. So something seems a tiny bit off, but I cannot really identify what it is. But the surface doesn't seem to be the same. Yeah, so Lopunny, the Marshtomp, the Crossover, the Stuffle, the Sandygast, the Puzzle, the Vulpix, the Meltan, the Zoroark, and the... Oh! We got a Fluffy! We got a gold card! We got a Fluffy! No. We got a Fluffy! Ah, the borders. Do you see the borders? They're bad. They're bad, the borders. You can see the right one is like really wide. Also the top one. And then the bottom and left one is really... Oh, Fluffy. You look good. You look good. I'm just... as I said, quality control should not be an issue. I should not like open a booster box and say, oh, let's hope for a good like centering for the card or something like that. It doesn't look damaged at all. So that is good, but that is, I'm a bit disappointed. Not about the card. The card is awesome. Oh, look at that Fluffy. But I'm a bit disappointed of the quality control. That if I'm buying a product that I know it's new, it should not be an issue that I have to think, oh, am I gonna get a good? Is it gonna be like in pristine condition or not? I understand some problems, but should not be an issue, you know. Especially, I understand maybe like you can have not the best quality control for like the commons, uncommons. Okay, I get it. But your rare and ultra rare, like just ultra rares, should have that like pristine condition. That should not be an issue. So that is my only disappointment, the quality control. But the Fluffy, that is a good pull. I actually didn't even remember that the Fluffy was there. But I have actually pulled a lot of gold cards from the booster boxes. So I am actually, I really like the gold cards. They look awesome. So not disappointed at all. Yes, so we got okay, let's go to the last one, the Arcanine. And we have one final pack. So we have a really nice boy there, a good boy. So Bolton, give us a final hit. Final hit. You can give me a B card. It is fully fine. I don't expect more than that. Oh, that was hard. And then the last Fusion Strike code. 1, 2, 3. What do we have here? So we have the Battle VIP Pass, the Togedemaru, the Schoolboy, the Snom, the Onyx, the Jigglypuff, the Pansear, the Palosan, and a Cinderace V. We had a second Cinderace V. Okay, that was... what are the chances of that, seriously? Like we get 2 of the same type. So let's take a look at the cards. So we got 2 Cinderace V. Okay, so let's go through it. 2 Cinderace V. We got the Lucario V. We got the Genesect V. The Bolton V. The Rillaboom V. The Chandelure VMAX. The Bolton VMAX. The Celebi V. And the gold card, the Fluffy. Look at that guy. He looks really awesome. But thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please drop me a like, drop me a comment, and if you well, enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. It helps me a lot. And bye bye.